Alright, welcome back again, Tathis here again, and last time we left off, I left at the end of having completed Wraithfall's Tomb, with access to second grids for both my two characters, Vaan and Vash. However, no license points to use on said grids, and having spent the entire time with Vaan earning 0 license points. So today we'll do a quick little shopping trip into Arcades, and hopefully find some nice stuff there. We've got a pretty good amount of gil. I used one of the 2 teleport crystals that I have to get back to Rabanasta. And as far as I remember, I have no reliable access to getting more teleport crystals, which is going to be fun. Now, there's actually 2 shops in this area that we can get a hold of. So from the aerodrome, you can access Old Arcades, which has a separate set of inventory to regular Arcades. You just have to remember to go there, and it is accessible. So we'll see what a regular Old Arcades has. I also have some loot that I can sell off, but I notice I have a reasonable amount of gil saved up, which is nice. Wait for the item shop to load. Alright, let's see what we've got. 26 power, rubbish. Yeah, I can't afford that one. Also rubbish. Not terribly useful. That's worse than the other one that I'm going to be going for Bash, because he's got access to ninja swords now, and the other one's got about 50-60 more attack than that. Rubbish, 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 rubbish. Cool, weapons rubbish. 50 evade is really nice. I don't think either of the dudes can learn that, so whatever. Oh, that's a hell of a good magic resist, but it does mean that you can't bubble them. So it protects from insta-death, warp, bubble, and gravity. Normally that would only be found on bosses and certain NPC party members. So there's a couple of NPCs that are allies, but you cannot bubble them, and they have that ability. Invisible to enemies who detect low HP. That's an unusual ability. The stats rubbish, so it doesn't matter. Auto counter on the black garb is nice. 67 defense is nice, actually. And both of them can learn and can equip it. Yoink, I'll take that, and they're not terribly expensive either. And you. Alright, oh man, it would have been so good to come here at the beginning of the game. Oh well. That's good if you learn heavy armor. Gain MP after defeating a foe, that's useful. Auto-equip reflect. It can be useful in certain strats, but I have no magic damage dealers, and so it's not going to be terribly useful. Enables theft, I've got 2 of those anyway. Ethers, yeah, could be useful. Gold needle, I will pick up a couple of those. I do have access to stoner, but eye drops, that would have been useful last time. The rest is rubbish. Arise and Darkra. Well, I've got the money. In before there's something really awesome in the other area. Let's get rid of some stuff. So I'm not going to sell a duplicate of that, even because it's just such high attack power. The bronze armor is rubbish, so get rid of 2 of those. I'm keeping one of things. Oh wow, that was rubbish. Just in case I get a party member who's good with it. Not selling any of those. Keeping that dang teleport stone. Alright, let's get rid of all the crap that we've accumulated. Nothing terribly interesting in there. A bunch of stuff. And then, when was the last time I actually cleared out this inventory? I don't think I've sold anything for quite some time. Alright, must have picked that one off out of the chest. Magicites. And succulent fruits. Alright, and that's everything. And we've got something new in the bazaar goods. Oof, quite a few things. Alright, so I'll get the cheap stuff. Amenemur armor, that could be good. Hammerhead and ringmail. Well, the hammerhead's probably never going to get used. Ringmail could be good. It's an expensive-ass antidote. Alright, potions. I mean, the high potions migrated into an X potion. Not going to say no to that, and that's actually not too bad value. From memory, X potions are about 1,000 or 1,200 to buy naturally, so that's not too much of a rip-off. Alright. Yeah, I'll see what that, Murakama is like. It could be... Oh yeah, that's pretty good power. But it's not worth trying to get Vaan to have a grid with that, given it's only one more strength than his base grade dagger. And that one's also, I noticed, wind elemental, which could be bad if it happens to be a boss that absorbs wind. So I can go down here into Old Arcades. Don't know why the barrier there said it had red dots on it. Normally that means you can't access an area, but now is there anything? Oh, there's 2 treasures spawned in here. Alright, so I forever get lost in these areas. If I head this way, there's, I believe, a treasure down this way. So that's also with the bonus. Old Arcades is one of like the few sort of town areas that does spawn treasure chests. Normally, if you're playing it without a randomizer, all they spawn is like 1 or 2 gil if you're very, very lucky. And, cool, no treasure down here hiding. There's a treasure spot around here from memory. Around there's one. And the other one I'll pick up on the way back. I'm pretty sure I know where that one's going to be. Yep. Blizzagar. Oh hey, I've got some offensive magic that nobody can use. But I've got magic. That's something at least. That was worth it. Alright, and we have 3 treasures spawned in here. Oof, that's nice. So the other reason why we're coming down here is there is another shop down here. Yep, there's one treasure. Deimos Clay. Well, that's... I mean, it sells for a little bit, so I'll take it. There's another treasure. Scathe. Oh, hell yeah! That's more like it. I wonder if I should grid Vaan into being a mage. Given that Scathe is like one of the best, or well, it is the best offensive magic spell almost. Heavy non-elemental damage, hits multiple targets, and I believe it's reflectable, so that means that you can reflect it off your party onto a single target foe and they cop a crap ton of damage. Alright, so we've got this dude here, another merchant. Nope. That one again. No, that's what he's got. That's rubbish. So shell shield, 0 stats. It does have auto shield, but I guess I think that's almost the base stats for that one. That looks rubbish. That's good defense, but that's got a bit of a price tag on it, and neither of my dudes can equip it. The stats are rubbish, but the ability's not bad. It ignores reflect status. Oh, and it's cheap, so I'll just take 2 of those just in case. Auto counter. That stats aren't that great though. Another one with the Diamond Armlet ability. Alright, remedies remove extra stuff. That's fine. I'm not using potions anymore. Alright, bombs are not ever going to be used. Antidotes. Cure, I assume I got yoink. I'll take Cure, cheap emergency heal. Now, for those who've played the base game, you know, remember that this is where you come out of from the Soshin Cave Palace. And in the randomizer, no, you cannot use this to cheat back to go back into the Soshin Cave Palace from the back entrance. Because I'll show you. Normally you hit the disused pedestal. Really? Well, this is interesting. This must be a change in the randomizer. Because the last few times you cannot sneak in the back route. Right, from memory though, that is not the boss entrance before that. Got no treasure hiding here. So unless Gate of Soul Ward. Yeah, okay, no. You do still need the Soul Ward key to get it. I think they just changed where the sort of activation point is. It used to be the teleport did not work. So you couldn't actually come down to this area. Okay, so that must have been a slight change. But no, you cannot sneak in the back way to the Soul Ward if you don't have the Soul Ward key to begin with. And the Soul Ward key is one of the important checks. But I will just tap this. So I do have a teleport back here. Just in case, for whatever reason, I want to come back to old Arcades. There's not going to be any treasures in here that I'll need, and there wasn't anything else in the shop that I would be likely to come back for. So we'll head back to Arcades Upper, and we'll do that lovely, lovely fun mini game that people probably absolutely hated as kids, with the matching people to their requests thing to get the chops to get into Upper Arcades. And if you're really keen, you got all 28 of the buggers, and there is one more treasure chest I haven't found in this area. Oh hum. Oh no, I got them all. I miscounted. Yeah, matching the chops to the person, and you get 28, and you trade them in for a sandalwood chop. Speaking of sandalwood chops, so in one of the harder randomizers that I did, where I had everything randomized everywhere into the hardest depth of difficulty, I had it randomized so that, I didn't know at the time, one of the key items that I needed, the system access key to access the airship, was locked behind the, locked behind getting the sandalwood chop, which required all 28 pine wood chops, which were scattered throughout the entire game. And when I looked in the spoiler log, that also included getting them in the trial mode. At that point I was like, nah, screw this. I've done literally everything in the game, every boss, every minor and major side quest, like every sort of random thing, because there are a couple of checks that you just never think to check, or you just don't realize that's something you can do. For instance, if you have the Dawn Shard and talk to the teleport crystal outside of Wraithwall's Tomb, once you've done Wraithwall's Tomb, you can do an additional boss fight, and then after you've done said boss fight, you go talk to the Chief in Jahara. He gives you an item. And that's a check. Alright, so we'll just get the chops here and go into Upper Arcades, because there's another nice easy check there. It's one that I could have done early on. Alright, so working up a sweat, that's easy. That's going to be the dude running around over here. I know pretty much all these straight away. By now I will have done this enough. So you can have it randomized that every single chop check is something random. Oh hell, climb primer. Bloody heck, that's nice. Or you can have it so only the first 3 are randomized. Words of encouragement. Alright, I know where you are. Only the first 3 are randomized items, which is nice. So I have it set so only the first 3, so you don't have to worry about me having to do this in all 3 areas. Black orb, useful. That's important. Alright, so we've got... Who else? You're Gentleman Onlooker, you've been done, you've been done, you've done... you are useful. Okay, you are done. Yep, you need to be told something. So all I have to do is do 6 different checks, which is all doable in this one area. I don't have to go to any of the other areas. And I don't have to suss out any of the other... Alright, so you are the athletic woman, grand line of gamesman. I need to talk to a dude for you. Katie and Gentry, are you the one? No. I do know where yours is. Wages halved is one of the materialistic woman up this way. And that'll be the last check before I begin to get the lovely chops. Grimy fragment? Oh hell. I kind of wish that I'd come to this area earlier in the game, because the clan primer is huge. That unlocks a whole bunch of extra checks. Let's see, the athletic woman. I know your one that I have to talk to is male. I just can't remember where you like to hang out. You're the husband, you're the researcher, you're done. Okay, cool. Alright, so you are time off. So, Faded Star. Whoops, you didn't need to hear that. So, time off, I believe that one is a chick that you have to talk to. So, I think it's this one. Oh, no path to stardom. Okay, nope. The NPCs, they wander around. They do have set areas that they like to stick to, but you sometimes find that they've wandered off bloody miles away from where you think they are. Alright, cool. Pine 1, Pinewood Shop, 2 more to go. You're the husband. You're the researcher. Starlet. Alright, now where has that person with the games woman got to? Athletic woman? Alright, so... Arcadian Dentry. Okay, what's your other end? Okay. Okay, yep, you don't care about gamesman. Senior researcher. I swear the gamesman is not supposed to be up this way. But... researcher, okay. Where has that gamesman got to? Gentleman onlooker. At least once you've talked to everyone, you can, senior researcher? You're not the one? Okay, no. Once you've talked to them, they have a name, so it's easier to kind of work out who's what where. And there's also the green dots on the map. Starlet. Now, where is that one dot that I've not found? Determined? You the one? Yep, you might. Nope. Okay, so I know that you'll be the senior old dude that was wandering around. He was up here somewhere. Yeah, so this is the sort of reason why most people are not overly keen on having all chops in. Because it can take a while when, like, that one NPC that you want is just AWOL. Alright. Athletic woman, you're literally the last person that I have to do in this area. Where is your other half? Okay, so I've done all the dots there. Determined researcher, you are not it. Aspiring starlet, you are not it. You are done. Failed researcher, I'm pretty sure that you are not it. Nope. There is a dots around here, that is not the dot. See if you senior researcher. Nope. Okay, somewhere there is a dot. You're the crier, you are the one who's spruiking vegetables. Materialistic woman. Avid researcher. Alright, finally! I guess I got my researchers mixed up. Last chop. I could do the rest of the chop checks, but they don't, they will be chops. Alright, need to go to Chernobyl. The next bit is super quick, I promise. It's just sitting through one or two unskippable mini cutscenes. Alright, off to Chernobyl. Arcades does look quite pretty. And you gotta remember, this originally was a PS2 era game, and yeah, this version has nice upscaled textures and that, but even the base textures from the original are super nice for how old the game is. Alright. Tap the teleport crystal. And then we talk to the cab guide again. And he knows where we're going. So normally if you're playing this, you have to walk up the street, and then you trigger a cutscene, and then you go talk to him. But because the cutscene's removed, it's straight off. And we've got conversation with Balthier, even though Balthier is somewhere lost in the world, somewhere. We don't know where he is. Alright, this is an area that I will use the map on, because I will get lost otherwise. Because I never remember which orientation I enter or exit from areas. Mini cutscene. With all the dead dudes. Vaughn's wondering what happens here. Honestly, I can't remember what happened there, but they're dead, so they're dead. We don't have to deal with them, which is nice. This would be where you're infiltrating the Draculaur laboratories. You're getting some revenge on something or other. Alright, you go to floor, what's it, 67? 68? I'm gonna say 67. I don't think it is 68. I just realised, because I haven't done this section in quite a few playthroughs. Normally I do a co-op with my partner, but and it's like 50-50 whether he does it or I do it. And but the last few times, he's the one who's done this check. Alright, so this looks good. Yep, it's 67. So you come along here. Come up to the doorway. Talk to the doorway. Cutscene will be skipped. Got the location map. And we get a check, which is charm and 3 hats, which is charming. And then we talk to the door again. So let's see what the door says. Draws a checkpoint and leads back to Arcades. Don't ask how. And we go back to Arcades. You literally do not need to do any further in that section. You can fight the boss at the end, however, the boss does not yield a check. It's a high-level boss, and there's no other treasure chests in the area. The enemies don't drop anything of note, so they're not even good for money hunting. We don't want the teleport crystal, because I still have not found teleport stones yet. So we're going back to Nil Base. Yeah, so the Draculaur is good early game to do that one, because you do not require any combat. It's just a whole bunch of getting the chops, which is like, do you want to be bothered doing chops, or do you want to be doing combat? It's really sort of up to you there. Alright, then we're down and landed, and now we're hiking back to the airship port, because I don't have the teleport stones to freely use them. So back to airships, and we'll be going straight to Rabanasta. Because we got that clan primer, that'll open up a bunch of things in the clan hall. I'll be able to actually enter the clan hall, and then I can go talk to Mont Blanc, and he has a whole bunch of different things that he can give us based on our clan rank, how many Espers we control, whether we've defeated certain bosses. And additionally, there's also a few extra quests, marks that we can do. So any of the clan marks, things like Gilgamesh, the Clackatrice, they're all only accessible once you have the clan primer. So, go fight lights to Nalbina, Balfonheim, Private, and Rabanasta. Alright. Come on. I really do not want to mash through that text dialogue, because I don't want to have to accidentally take the leisure airship, because it just is so much slower. Oops. Did not have a cutscene that I needed to skip. I guess that's NPCs. You love getting in the way. Yeah, I guess cutscene skipping's only on the private, the leisure ones. Alright, so out here. And we'll also, thanks to Clan Primer, have access to an additional shop. So we want to go Muthru or the Sand Sea. Either one is equidistant to the Clan Hall. Muthru is probably slightly nicer because you literally just go up the staircase, up the stairs, into the Clan Hall. We'll go check out what Mont Blanc has to say. Right, and then around the corner. Oof, it's slow frames today. Talk to the conspicuous Bungar. You can't enter the door without talking to him, much as I have tried accidentally several times, forgetting that you have to talk to the dude. This little cutscene's not skippable, but it does have really weird slow down speed up on it. I don't know whether that's just like my PC being old or what. It might be in the original as well. It's been so long since I played the PS4 or even original one. Alright, talk to him, mash through dialogue. We're now a member of the Clan Centurio. Whee! Alright, tap 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 tap. Alright, what stuff have we got? Alright. Oh, Site 3 key. That is good. That gives us more access in Bujerba. It is required for some of the higher marks. Not that I'll be strong enough to take them on as yet. Alright, Hedge Knight. So this is why you kill off a bunch of enemies, as many as you can. The more enemies and the more you fill out your bestiary, the higher the level. Ooh, Tube Fuse. That's also really good. That allows us to complete the Bahrain Escape. But I do not have access to Bahrain Escape. I still need the Dawn Shard. Yeah, no, Goddess's Magicite. Goddess's Magicite to access that area. Alright. Moon Silver Medallion. That is for a late game side quest, which I doubt I'll need to do. Dragon Scale can be sold off. Alright, Demon Wall. 1 dead. Pinewood Chop, really? Oh, Manufactured Nephesite. That's useful. That in itself doesn't give us access to anything else, but it's one of the 3 key items that you need to be able to clear the Pharos. Alright. Got an Esper, Glacial Staves. I'm gonna say it's selling stuff. Alright, accept the hunt, yada yada yada, mash mash mash. These hunts you still need to go talk to the petitioners for, though. Rock Choice. That's in Bujerba. So I think Bujerba is probably going to be my next stop for next episode. I've got enough defense now that I bought the equipment in Arcades. Fuel Snapper. That I should be able to easily take out the Rock Choice. And maybe, don't think I'll be able to go any further into the mines, because further in areas are pretty dangerous. Right, and I think that was it. No, Antline. These are the ones that I just want to take on immediately. If I want more, I'll come back for more. So the important ones there are the Antlion and the Rock Choice and the Gill Snapper. So Rock Choice is pretty easy to beat, and beating it does yield a couple of checks. So we just need to go down this way to the Muthru Bazaar, suss out what that has got. The Antlion also gives you a key check for talking to the petitioner, so you don't have to do the hunt, because the Antlion hunt is a pretty tough hunt to do. If you're not set up for it. And the Gill Snapper, again, that one also has a item just for talking to the hunt petitioners. Alright, the Clan Provisioner. Alright, I now have access to your inventory. Yeah, rubbish. That's rubbish. You. Nope. Oh man, okay, cool. Yeah, your stuff sucks. So I guess not gonna have anything for them. Yeah, so now I've got the clan primer. That's super good. I have access to more hunts, so next time I will do the Cicatrice hunt, because that's super easy to do, very quick and easy, and that'll give me a bunch of license points to hopefully have enough so that Barsh can straight away equip that really good ninja sword. Following that, I'll be off to Brugera to do at least the Rock Choice hunt and getting that. And I'll just quickly double check what key items I've got in the inventory. So key items, we've got the manufactured anthracite, which is good. Oh, okay, the dragon scale isn't a sell item. That one is a key item. Yes, I could technically go off and do that to get a check. That item is involved in a check all the way up on the the Corobri Step, which is an area full of high-level enemies, which, yes, I could run fast, but a bit dangerous at the moment. That's related to a high-tier late-game side quest, so it's not very useful at the moment. Not useful at the moment because I don't have access to the area that's used in. That's useful. Again, late-tier quest. And then that's all the rest of the stuff up there, which is really nice. So we've got the Brig key and we've got the Tube Fuse key, which are both useful for getting party members, although that's not so much. But we can't use either of them because you need other key items to be able to get to the area that you can use them. Oh well. And we got a few, couple of good spells, Skate and Blizziger. Nice. Asunika, super good. No one can use that yet. And Cure, no one can use that yet, but whatever. Dark Rock could be useful. Rise, it's nice to have it. And everyone has got better armor. That doesn't involve them getting no blimmin' bloody LP. Right, yeah. So, next time you'll see me in the Giza Plains, about to talk to the Cluckatrice owner. Until next time, this is Tychus. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.